Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1996 Playoff Prime. And I was, right off the bat, I was surprised because Playoff almost always made boxes that were really firm boxes, and this is just cardboard. Now I know that Prime was the kind of the discount version, it was the retail version versus the Absolute, which was the hobby version. But still, it was weird for me that I ran into it even looks like it's supposed to be a firm box, but it's not. It's a cardboard box. And yeah, that was kind of surprising. But Prime, or Playoff in 1996, they came up with an idea that they used in, well, pretty much a version in just about every single release. So, with every single pack of Playoff Prime, and Absolute, I believe, worked exactly the same way. Inside the pack, you have a couple of regular cards which all have a bronze detail on it. So the text is bronze, and this is bronze around the outside. But inside every single pack, you have a second set. And the second set is either a silver or a gold pack. And the silver packs are twice as common as gold. So this is a 24-pack box, so there were 16 of these and 8 of these. And so every single pack included either a silver card, which has silver text and silver box, or a gold card, which has gold text and a gold box. And so that means that I got 16 silver cards and 8 gold cards. And the set is a 100 card set for the base level and another 100 cards, which means that there are 50 of the silver and 50 of the gold, which means it's twice as hard to get the gold as the silver. And they are both radically harder to get than the regular bronze level of cards. So that's the way that 1996 Playoff Prime was designed. And like I said, Absolute was designed in a similar way, but it might be that the inner pack was only Prime. I don't. It's been a long time since I've done anything with the Absolute, but the Absolute set was built very similar. So for me, there are just a couple of, I think it's one silver card and a couple of gold cards that I need, but it's mainly the parallel cards. This is really what I was looking forward to with this box, because I'm a long way from getting this complete set. And this is for the entire set. So all 200 cards have a parallel card, which is the X's and O's cards. And so this is a set that's a lot harder to get than I realized, because I've been picking it off here and there over the years. But when I got the box, I figured that there would be more in it in terms of the parallels, but the fact is, I only got 3, and the tough part was 2 of them were the same player. I actually got doubles out of the 3 cards. So no doubt if I got a 4th card, it'd be another Neil O'Donnell, it feels like. So that was right off the bat. Before I even get into anything else, I want to note that was very disappointing. And even worse, I actually have both of these players in my set, so I didn't even need these cards. But otherwise, the cards are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the way that they look, it has a very bold image on every single card. This is kind of probably the best that the Techchrome effect looks on a card. It's not as dynamic as you might see on other cards, but it's perfectly balanced. The text is great down here, the box up here. This is exactly what Playoff should have done in 1992, but by 96, at least they got around to it, and the cards look fantastic. The card backs are serviceable. They're kind of a mid-90s Playoff card back design. It works perfectly fine. Interestingly, the numbers in the first portion of the set all have a 00 in front of them. So you have Brett Favre, who is 001, and then you have Jerry Rice, 002. So instead of truncating the numbers do all show up with all the digits. I believe that's even, yeah. So through the entire set, they do that. So the bronze cards all start with a 0, except for the very last one, which starts with a 1. So going through the cards, they look fantastic. I mean, just card after card after card. This is one of the really visually stimulating card sets. It's it's a classic 90s look of great design and a really cool effect. They absolutely nailed it on the set. They don't have as much of a team orientation or a team theme on the card design, which is fine, but that always does help with set collectors. But still, it does look good. And the rookies, as you can see, are designed this way, where they have the cards split almost half and half, with a green band on one side and then the player spilling over from one side onto the other in every single case. So they're intermixed, and that's the way that the card set is designed. All of the cards in the set are designed randomly assorted. The players only show up in one place, so they're either a bronze or they're a silver or they're a gold. That's the way it's set up. Now for the set, I was surprised that I got 78 cards from the set. And so, over 20 cards are missing. And the reason that was surprising was because with the frequency of these cards, which was 5 cards every single pack, I had 120 cards for the set, and I just expected to get closer to 100. And what really was frustrating about it is you'll see that I got a lot of triples. So I got 2 extra Bruce Smiths, 2 extra Chris Callaways, 2 extra Derek Holmes, Vincent Brisby, Luther Ellis, William Floyd, and is that it? Yeah, it looks like that's it. So there were a number of players where I just got a whole bunch of not just doubles, but triples. So it kind of clogged it up. And the only reason I say that's a problem is, that should be kind of typical for your experience. But there aren't very many packs in the box, not very many cards in the packs. And so this is really more of a bang for your buck kind of a thing. And when you're opening fewer cards out of fewer packs, you're paying more attention when you get doubles and triples. They hit a little bit more, and that was a frustration for me. So I did get, for the doubles, I got an extra Marshall Faulk, an extra Jerome Bettis, Terry Glenn, Reggie White, Mike Alstott. Mike Alstott was the last one I got triple of. So I got 2 extra Alstotts, and then I did get an extra silver of Deion Sanders. In fact, of the harder cards, I got 4 total extra silver cards. So I got Willie Davis, Alex Van Dyke, and Michael Westbrook, and I also got 1 extra Mark Rippon. So in terms of trying to get close to a set, there were more doubles than I expected, again because of the infrequency of cards in these packs. So for the silver and gold cards that I got, I didn't get very many players of note. I got Deion Sanders, obviously, as you have already seen, and I got Cordell Stewart. Let's see. Jim Harbaugh, not that he matters all that much, but it's fun to see him. And that's it. That's all that I got of note from the silver and the gold. And like I said, there should be 16 and 8, and I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh, I've got 1. Do I have 1? No, I don't. So I don't have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8. So there's an extra one of these. I don't know what the story is on that. Well, at any rate, I wish that I had gotten no doubles with any of these, just because it's so hard to put these sets together. I mean, you think about it, I only got 8 gold cards toward a 50 card set. So that means it's box after box after box after box to finish this. That's a lot, and it's nice when you don't have to worry about doubles, just because it's a lot better. You feel like you're getting somewhere if you're a set collector. Now in the set, like I said, I was missing over 20 cards. So the stars at the basic level of the bronze cards, I got Favre and Rice, Troy Aikman, Marshall Faulk, Terry Glenn, and Mike Alstott, obviously. And so that was there are a ton of names that I don't have, but Elway, Marino, these guys I think showed up here in the other sets, so I wouldn't have gotten them anyway. I think I got most of the star cards at the front of the set, but it's a very limited experience, because Favre, Rice, and Aikman and Allstott's rookie, that's basically the only real significant cards I got out of all these packs. I did get, there are two other insert sets, or three other insert sets, I think. I got the Unsung Heroes card, you get about one per box. I got Eugene Robinson, and then the Metal XL. These cards are a lot more rare, and I got Cordell Stewart. And they have a cool disc here that has kind of a mirror look, and it's got a neat effect to it. The card itself isn't a great design, but the disc is pretty cool. So let's see, what were the odds on these? Boy, this is tough to read. Okay, so according to the pack, Boss Hogs cards, I should get 1 in every 4 boxes, and wow, this is tough to read. X's and O's, which is the parallel, 1 in 7.2, 14, 28, so 3 to 4 per box. That's about right. Unsung Heroes, 1 per box. And then the Metal XL is actually, so the one here, this card, this is 1 every 3.5 boxes. So I was lucky to get that. But that's how it worked. So I got an entire box, which was a little pricey considering what I got. You don't get a whole lot of the harder to get cards. And surprisingly, Deion Sanders is the only player of note. I did get doubles of him, but he's the only, well, he and Cordell Stewart are the only 2 players of note that I got in all of those, which is, I really wish I'd gotten somebody else who was of some significance. So you get those, you get 3 of the parallels, you will get 1 Unsung Heroes, and about 1 in every other box expect either this or the boss cards. So that's basically what you end up with. For me, I would say this is more of a 2-box opportunity if you care about collecting sets. If not, it's just a fun thing, and the cards are gorgeous. But to me, this is one of those card sets that it's wonderful to have. If you get the opportunity to own a set of Prime, this set I think is way better than Absolute. Absolute was good in '96, but Prime, this was the best year for Prime. Excellent cards. I've loved this set, and I wish I'd gotten closer to finishing the set. But regardless, that was my experience. So that's what a box of 1996 Prime is like. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.